Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Forget what it's called. Something movie talk Marvel family Marvel something rather. I'm about to write it down. No, I did not see a Marvel movie. I'm not going to talk about a Marvel show or movie. I went to go see one of my favorite DC characters. I say one because there's two of them. There's Batman and the Flash. So guess what movie's out right now? The Batman. Um, this was a true detective story. You are going to have to follow everything that's going on. Um, my son with me, my wife, she will fall asleep.
No epic montages.
And she will fall asleep watching this movie. She hates those kind of movies because it's hard for her to follow. So I'm probably not gonna take her because I think she falls asleep to those types of movies. Knives Out was another one she fell asleep to, and I thought it was really good.
Knives Out?
Yeah, Knives Out.
Did you watch that?
Yes.
This year?
Whenever it came out.
When did it come out?
I don't remember.
You don't even remember?
Oh, it's okay. Has Chris Evans in it, okay? I thought it was really good. Paul Dano played a good Riddler. I don't want to give away too much. I don't want to spoil the movie.
Well, that's why you put spoilers.
Oh, this one I don't think I'd be. Guys, Chris Pattinson surprised me as the Batman and Bruce Wayne.
He's pretty good.
I thought, oh no. The sparkly vampire guy? Cedric Diggory in the Harry Potter movies? Oh man, why him? Never mind. They've only made more than one. They made a few bad casting choices as Batman. George Clooney, Ben Affleck. I'm sorry.
One with the nipples was pretty weird.
That was George Clooney.
Yes.
I guess Val Kilmer had in his Batman too. I mean, he was okay. But hey, we're gonna see the original Batman in the Flash movie, which
original Batman.
Yes, Michael Keaton. Well, I guess he's not really the original Batman. I guess Adam West would be. Of course, he passed away not too. God, it feels like not too long ago, but I guess it has been. But yeah, Michael Keaton's gonna be in the new Flash movie. I don't like where they're going with the new Flash movie being a flashback. I'll talk about that in a different video because I want to talk about Batman.
Zoe Kravitz. Your words, Dad. You thought what's his name wouldn't make a good Batman, so.
Chris Pattinson.
Yeah, or the new guy. Yeah.
I don't even like the new Flash. We've seen him in the Justice League movie.
Yeah, he's just like he's just like Barry Allen. Like Barry Allen was good. The Flash suit was not good. That's the one.
I even like him as Barry Allen.
He's pretty good as Barry Allen.
No. The CW guy is good as Barry Allen. And I know Barry Allen's supposed to be blonde, but I think to see Grant Gustafson, I think, I don't know very live Barry Allen. Excuse my psycho-ass cat. I don't know what the heck she's doing. She's going to get stuck behind the couch.
No, Kitty, don't do that. That's my charger.
I saw the thing move. My cat's attacking my son's charger. There's a reason why the Riddler lets himself get captured. We've already seen it in the preview, so there's no spoiler there.
Well, why don't you just spoil it? If you're not...
No, I mean, I thought it was...
You can't make a review without spoiling it, like...
I thought it was good. Zoe Kravitz played a good Selena Kyle, Catwoman. Penguin's in it. He played his part.
He played a kind of big role.
I guess good, but I think Danny DeVito, because of his size, played a better Penguin. Penguin was kind of tall in this movie. I was surprised. Yeah, I want to learn more now about Batman's mom without spoiling it too much. If you go see the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Man, I love the Batmobile in this movie.
It was pretty cool. It was like a classic car.
It kicked butt. there's my cat knocking things over, walking backwards out of the couch, and my son keeps scaring her, trying to plug the thing back in.
I'm scaring her?
Yes.
Oh.
She ran past you when you missed the plug, electrical outlet. Andy Serkis, I'm not even sure I pronounced it right, as Alfred.
He was mid.
I
He
don't
wasn't
know.
good. He was kind of young to play.
I
Alfred, not
still
gonna lie.
think, well, look at Chris Pattinson. He looked like a young Batman. This was definitely a young Batman. This was a Batman that was not holding back his punches. But as for Alfred, I prefer the one that was in the Michael Keaton movies. And the other ones, he was close to Alfred, I think, as we're going to get. Commissioner Gordon was an interesting choice. Because, like I said, Gary Oldman, in my opinion, played Commissioner Goldman. Commissioner Goldman?
Goldman.
Commissioner Gordon, pretty good.
Who's Golden?
I don't know. I'm telling you, it's going to be the new commissioner. I don't even know the actor's name that played Commissioner Gordon, but I wonder if they're going to change it in the comic books now because I don't know who they cast. God, I don't want to sound racist saying a black guy.
It was a black guy.
Well, no, duh. Commissioner
Not to be
Gordon is
racist.
white, of course, in the comic book, so I don't know if they're going to change that now. Because I know in Marvel Comics
They
they
don't have
changed.
to.
Well, Marvel
'Cause-
changed their Iron Man to look more like Robert Downey Jr. I think they've changed their Captain America to look more like. I just said his.
Well, you
name.
played a good commissioner.
Chris Evans. I don't know about Black Widow. Looks like Black Widow from the comic books, so that was a good casting there. I don't know about Hawkeye or Kate Bishop if they're going to change their appearance in the comic books. Because remember, they used Samuel L. Jackson's likeness for Nick Fury. And Nick Fury said they can only do that if they're going to cast him in a movie later on. They did. But Gary Oldman, I think, better commissioner, best Commissioner Gordon out of all the Batman movies so far. So I wish there's a way they could have brought him back to be Commissioner Gordon. Maybe they thought fans would be confused. Like my son said, what universe does this fall under? I don't know. And they did a better job of making this look like Gotham and not feel like Chicago. Because I think, not maybe the first Batman movie, but I think with Christian Bale,
Is that the one with
Christopher
Bane?
Nolan, I think the second and third Batman movies, the Dark Knight, the Dark Knight Rises, those felt like those were set in Chicago, so they did a good job making this feel like it was in Gotham City and not Chicago. Like I said, Batman Begins was pretty good. I liked that one. Didn't feel like you're in Chicago. The last two, though, so far my favorite Batmans are.
This one.
I don't know. I'd have to see another
The
movie
first
with
one
them.
that just held.
I think
Batman.
Adam West, the Batman TV show, series. Of course, Michael Keaton Batman. Christian Bale, and I don't know. I'd have to see another. They're gonna make another one. They have to make another one with Chris Pattinson, and it.
Joker.
Ignore my son. He wants the Joker to be the next one movie.
Which spoilers, guys?
No,
Yes, spoilers.
no,
Spoilers.
no. You don't know if that's him or not. No.
Spoilers.
Thanks.
Spoilers.
I don't want to do that yet. I was gonna make a spoiler video, in a week, but thank you.
Spoiler.
But so much to talk about. I mean, I'm glad they put the Iceberg Lounge because that's what it was in the cartoon and comic books. It didn't look like the Iceberg Lounge though,
No,
from
not
those
really.
from the comic books or the cartoon. But I'm glad they called it that.
Because the Iceberg Lounge from the
Iceberg.
cartoon is way different. Like,
Well,
there was
and in the
sitting
comic books
tables,
too, yeah.
And there was like.
It was more like a modern day club. And there were tables and stuff, but that was like the 44 below
It
room.
was all icy. There was that. Wasn't a skating rink also?
There was a skating rink in there also, yeah.
That was in the cartoons though.
I think I know where they're gonna go with the new next Batman movie if they make one. Like I said, I'll do that video like in a week or two when I bring out the full spoilers because it hasn't even been a week. That's why this is gonna be a spoiler-free review. Usually you
Except
give
for
people
one
a week or
spoiler.
two. Yeah, my son. God. I want to talk about it, but I can't. Like I said, guys, more in a week. I thought this Batman movie was actually pretty good. If you like those, like, detective stories, and you have to like actually sit there, pay attention to. My wife hates those, so I'm glad I took my son instead of my wife. I'm gonna tell her that maybe she should wait till it comes out
Which one?
on DVD or 4K or what.
Asher?
Asher says he can pay attention. He can't.
He gets lost too easy.
Man, there is a car I want in that movie so bad besides that Batmobile.
That motorcycle was pretty cool too.
That Bruce Wayne. Here's a spoiler. Split window Corvette Stingray. Oh my god, I want that car so bad. Ah. But it was a pretty good movie. I liked it. What did I probably give it a score out of?
Top 5. In
Maybe 8.5 out of 10. Because no, it wasn't my
I'd give it an
favorite Batman movie, but it wasn't. It's definitely not the worst Batman movie. It's a good one. Like I said, Chris Pattinson playing it surprised me.
Commissioner Gordon was pretty good.
Commissioner Gordon, who they cast for that, I don't know the actors. I feel really bad. I don't know the actor's
Does
name.
Batman in Alfred look very young though?
He's not Commissioner Gordon in this movie, just like in Batman Begins, because he later becomes commissioner. And this was a young Batman. I'll admit that, because this Batman doesn't hold back his punches. Batman, as he goes along in his story in the comic books, does hold back his punches. This one, he does not. There's actually more people afraid of him. All the cops want to see him in jail, even though he saves them at the end. But yeah, there's always that one a-hole cop in a Batman movie.
Yeah, they were discriminating him
So,
for being it.
like I said, 8.5, probably 8.5 out of 10. It was really good. If you guys don't like those movies that make you think, because it wasn't like a psychological thriller. It wasn't like a thriller. Like I said, this was a true Batman detective story for who the villain was. Like Paul Dano, great Riddler. I know you guys have probably seen the previews. His outfit was kind of funky, and they didn't kill. They didn't kill the villain as Batman. God, they killed Ra's al Ghul. They didn't kill the Joker either. So I'm glad they're keeping their villains around in case they need to bring them back later. So when the Riddler does return, because I think maybe he might return, I hope we see him in his classic Riddler outfit. Bloodhaven got mentioned in that movie, guys, and that's an Easter egg. If you guys don't know the city of what I'm talking about, there's a city called Bloodhaven. It gets mentioned in this Batman movie. Bloodhaven is where Robin / Nightwing went after he split from Batman. He went to go work in the city of Bloodhaven and fight crime there and try to get out Batman's shadow and Gotham. Which is funny because he still goes back to Gotham and helps Batman every now and then. So, yes, Bloodhaven was mentioned in this movie. Only other time I think a major name was mentioned in the movie was Batman Forever, where Chris O'Donnell played Robin. By far, he's a better Robin than the one we got in the show, I think. Which I think his name was Burt Ward. I don't like him as Robin. I did like Chris O'Donnell, and I wish... I hope we do get a Robin, but Batman's way too young right now to have that. We're talking, if we keep going with this Batman, we're talking about maybe 5-6 years down the road when Chris Pattinson gets older. But so that got mentioned, which I thought was a fun little Easter egg. Like I said, Batman Forever. When Val Kilmer as Bruce Wayne was talking to Chris O'Donnell as Robin, or what's Robin's alter ego? What can I think right now? Dick Grayson. It's like, you gotta join up with the circus. They must be halfway to Metropolis by now. As we all know, Metropolis is where Superman works. So that was the only other time another city has been named that I can think of in the DC universe, at least film universe. I don't know about their TV universe. I think Ferris Air Force was mentioned in that, or Ferris Air Base, or whatever it is. That's Green Lantern. So, but no, good movie overall. I would see it. Would I see it again? I can't wait till it comes out in 4K and Blu-ray. Like I said, that's the only way I'm gonna probably gonna see it with my wife. She doesn't like movies like this, so I'm glad in a way she didn't go. At the same time, she's gonna be mad at me because I'll tell her that she won't like it. So I don't know. Soap today, I might have to wait for that to come out to watch it. But she's not that into those kind of movies. But I liked it. I thought it was good. Like I said, if you don't like those if you didn't like, I think the closest one I can think of, Knives Out, don't go watch this movie. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching. Like I said, next week or two, because there's so much I want to talk about, I'll do a spoilers review of Batman. At least I'll give you guys time to go see it. And please, no spoilers in the comments for those people that haven't seen it. Please.
Spoilers in the comments.
I know you'd do it. So, guys, until a week or two from now, maybe next week we'll talk about Flash, and 2 weeks from now we'll talk about Batman. Because, oh man, it's Flash. I don't like to really want to do Flash movie. I'm gonna watch Flash anyways, because like I said, he's my other favorite DC character. It's just why the way they're going with that movie. Why? All right, have a good night, morning, whenever you're watching this, morning, afternoon, or night, because I know how late it is when I went to go see this. As usual, if this is your first time here, subscribe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If not, I guess you can give it a thumbs down too. If you're going to give it a thumbs down, at least tell me why in the comment. It's the way I can do better. For those of you watching on Facebook, you can't give it a thumbs down. You can only give it an angry face. And until next time, guys, until next week when we talk about Flash, I know this is a Marvel channel, but I didn't know what to call it, and I mostly watch Marvel movies. I mostly review Marvel movies and TV shows. Oh, and I can't wait till the end of this month, guys. Moon Knight. Yes.
Oh, and Morbius.
Is that the end of this month, too?
Yeah, it's coming this month.
I don't know whether I'm going to see Morbius or not. But until then, guys.
You should not push it back.
Until next week. Well, they did that because Spider-Man and No Way Home was doing so great. So I'm done. Would you stop talking?
Sorry.
So until next week, guys, I'll see you later. We'll talk about, at least I'll talk about The Flash, unless one of my kids wants to talk about it with me. I had told my son he could do this review with me, but I think he wants to do the spoiler review. So guys, until next time, I'll see you later. Like I said, good morning, good evening, or good night.